Rage Nation, we are back with another one behind the scenes of what it takes to get an interview, or at least how we do it these days. With us, we got Christian, we got Meredith, we got Lise with us from Undefeated. What's up, guys?
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Appreciate your time, and I can't wait for the Rage Nation to hear your songs. But before that, if the algorithm gods have shined upon us today and you found us on YouTube and you found us on Facebook, IndieRageRadio.us. That's where you can find everything you need to know about us. We're an internationally syndicated radio show on 27 radio stations across planet Earth. We help promote independent and unsigned bands. IndieRageRadio.us. And if you really dig our mission and you want to help out, one of the easiest ways to do it and free way to do it is to use our Amazon affiliate link. It's right down there in the crawl. It's also in the description, tinyurl.com/Amazon link MO. When you purchase something on Amazon, Uncle Bezos, he's like, Mikey O, thanks for the traffic. We're not going to send you a small commission, and we're not adding anything onto your listener's bill. So it's a win-win. Right down there in the description. Save it as a bookmark in your browser, and every time you shop on Amazon, you'll be helping Indie Rage. All right, here we go. Segment 1 in 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.us. We are back with another one tonight with Undefeated. They're a rock band from New York. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Their music is everywhere you are. Spotify, Apple Music, and the list goes on. Undefeatedofficial.com is where you can find them. And if you'd like to have all their links in a nice little neat package, Linktree/undefeated_official. Go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell us your favorite pizza topping.
All right, my name is Christian. I am the drummer and the screamer of the band. For pizza, I love pizza. I'm more of a meat lovers kind of person. That or Supreme, either or. Just everything on it is just golden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Meredith. I am lead vocals and guitar. I used to be cheese only. And now I am a solid pepperoni and sausage.
My name is Lise. I am the bassist, and I am solid cheese. Just cheese, nothing else.
Don't mess with her pizza. She gets really mad.
I like to call that the Kevin McAllister special.
There you go.
Plain,
Yeah.
easy, and simple.
Yep.
Have you guys seen Home Alone?
Yes.
Okay. I thought maybe by the looks I was getting, I was like, oh man.
You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watch Home Alone like every year. It's our grandpa's favorite movie, so every year at Christmas it's played.
Is the mic rubbing up against something? Because it sounds like a.
Yep. I'll hold it. I totally forgot about it.
No problem. All right. So in the first segment, we always play a game. And you're going to be going against each other. You're going to use your name as your buzzer. So, Christian, if you know it, you're going to yell out Christian. Meredith, if you know it, Meredith. Lise, if you know it, you're going to yell out Lise.
Okay.
Tonight, we're going to be playing a game that is sweeping the world. It is called Do Rock and Rollers Know Their Dora the Explorer Trivia? Christian's not looking to
I don't think so.
confident.
It's been a long
I'm
time.
more of a Diego type person.
Well, look, I'll throw you a Diego question. Hey, we'll get Christian on the board. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Remember, you're using your name as your buzzer. And look, I'm going to throw up some softballs to get it kind of like, in the feel of the game, okay? What is the name of the fox who's always trying to swipe Dora and Boots things?
Christian.
Wait,
Christian.
we finished.
Swiper.
Look, you know more than you think. That is correct.
I knew it was Swiper, but I thought I had to wait for you to finish the question.
No,
Dang
if you know it, jump in there.
Jump in.
Christian 1, everybody else 0. Oh. Okay, here we go. What is the name of Dora's cousin?
Meredith.
Christian, that was yours, dude.
My fault.
Christian 1, Meredith 1, Lise 0. Here we go. All right, last softball question. What language does Dora speak?
Meredith, Spanish.
Oh man, Meredith is gonna run away with this.
I'm very
Can you
competitive.
calm down?
I need you to relax. I can feel the energy vibrating.
Meredith 2, Christian 1, Lise goose egging it over here.
I'm a breadstick, so that's all right.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, this one's gonna be a tough one. What is Dora's last name?
The Explorer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No. What is Dora's last name? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an M.
Oh, I was thinking not that.
I think I know it, but I can't.
Go
It's
for it,
not-
man.
It's not like. Oh, hold on.
No, no.
Three.
Starts with an M?
2, 1. Any takers? Marquez.
I would never have gotten
What?
that.
No.
Yeah, I would never have gotten that.
Well, look, now you know. And G.I. Joe once said that knowing is half the battle. So
True. We're gonna pull out these facts of trivia night and be like, guess what we know.
what is the color of Dora's backpack?
Christian, blue.
Christian. Oh, no, it's not blue.
Thought it was
Oh.
Meredith, purple.
It is purple.
It's purple.
We used to have
No
a little plastic
way.
Dora the Explorer with the little map, and we had binoculars inside that were
Oh, we
orange.
did.
We had a magnifying glass in there. There was something else in there too.
Yes.
I thought it was
That's so funny.
green.
No, I forgot about that till right
Oh,
now.
if it wasn't
my
blue.
goodness. That was
Dang,
white.
I could have sworn it was blue though.
Yeah.
Meredith
What?
3, Christian 1, Lise 0. Now, this is the last question. So, Lise, you can still win. This last question is worth 5 points. Let's see. Let me get a good one here.
I'm leaning forward like it'll help me.
Okay. Here we go. For 5 points. What is the color of Dora's eyes?
Christian,
Meredith.
Christian.
green.
No, they're brown.
Oh, what'd you say, Meredith?
Brown.
They are brown.
Oh my
Meredith with the
goodness.
runaway.
Okay, Christian, she's Mexican. Most likely. But we do have, I had also a coloring book that I remember her hair. And then I remembered I used the same crayon for her hair and her eyes when I had like a little, like 12 pack of crayons.
Pain.
That's the only way I remember that.
Dang it! I could have. I remember green eyes in a cartoon though. I don't know why. I was like, okay, it's got to be green.
They're your own eyes.
What did
I'm
they call that? They call that the something effect.
They're my eyes.
That was good.
What is it? The Mandela effect. That's what it's called. Yeah. All right. So the first song we're going to play from you guys is your current single, Just the Way It Is. Let's talk about this song. What's it about?
This one is a fun one. We wanted a lighthearted, carefree summer song that just kind of talked about having fun and being in love and just, what do you call it when confetti, like sparkles, confetti, we wanted all of that. So I think we really encapsulated that with the music video as well. If you check out the music video, if you want to know what 700 balloons looks like blown up in one room, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to talk about that too. The music video is on YouTube, and it is absolutely incredible. Let's talk about, some of the work that went into that. You talk about the 700 balloons. Who filmed it? Where was it? And what's some other crazy stuff that you guys put into it?
So we actually rented out an Airbnb, and the people who owned it, the husband used to be an extra in multiple music videos. So it was just funny that we happened to choose that one out of all the Airbnbs. We drove through a wicked snowstorm. This is upstate New York we live in.
It was crazy.
Like 45 minutes from the border. And so we almost didn't make it, almost had to turn around. We had to pick up our videographer from the airport. And what should have been a half-hour drive took him like 4 hours. It was, what was it, 2 hours maybe? Something like that.
It was a long
I don't know what
time.
it was.
We ended up getting a hotel that night because the weather was so bad
You couldn't drive home.
and
yeah.
couldn't drive home. Yeah, but we made it there the next day. We took all of the furniture out of the living room, so we just had random furniture like in the kitchen, and we had like couches and like
You had to climb over a couch and a table to get to our bedrooms.
Yeah.
To keep it all clear, and it took us about 6 hours to blow up the balloons, but we did get a machine for that and hanging all the confetti things. And
it took a while for setting up, but in the end it turned out really, really well. So we're super happy with it.
Yeah.
Go check out the video on YouTube, and you can listen to it right now. It's Just the Way It Is from Undefeated on Indie Rage Radio. All right, very cool. Did you hear about, we're located in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Did you guys up in the north hear about the blizzard that we had over here in the south?
no, like snow blizzard?
Yeah, it was Armageddon type snow. It was like,
There
there was like 7.5 inches at my place in Lake Charles. New Orleans had up to 13 inches. It was crazy.
That is crazy.
That's
Holy cow.
crazy. So just for perspective, I don't want to like brag or anything, but the storm that hit us, we got 36 inches. We got 3 feet of snow. Yeah. So
In 12 hours.
so it was
No, but that-
crazy.
listen,
Yeah,
no.
but like for Louisiana, that's huge.
Yeah, that is
And you
huge.
guys aren't equipped or used to it, so that's
No.
worse, I think.
Yeah.
That was our first blizzard ever.
How long
Wow.
did it last?
Days. Probably 5 days.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Was there any like damage from it, or was everything pretty all right?
Yeah, you had trees and power lines and whatnot. But like where I was at, look, my electric company is absolutely garbage. And I could have sworn, I told my wife, I was like, Mandy, get ready because we're going to lose electricity even before the snow starts to fall. Because it's like they have a switch and they know when inclement weather is coming, they just flip it. You know what I mean? But we had power the whole time. And I was like, this is
That's
this is
good.
the most amazing thing ever.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so fun. What do they
All right,
got?
so-
Well, I'm glad everybody's okay.
So segment number 2, we're going to talk a little bit more about the band. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.us. We are back with Undefeated. They're a rock band from New York. Go follow them on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Their music available on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere you are. And you can check them out at their central hub, undefeatedofficial.com. And if you love link trees like I do, linktree/undefeated_official. All right, guys, let's talk about the band a little bit. This is truly a family affair.
It sure is.
Yeah, you guys are siblings. And so let's talk about, I did see,
Allegedly. I'm kidding.
do what?
She said, unfortunately.
Oh. Now, you guys had another bass player before Lise joined. And you guys parted way with that bass player. Lise, did you know how to play an instrument before then?
I had like a year of piano and a year of flute, so not much. I've never touched the bass until I joined them. So
how'd that conversation go? They were like, man, we need a new bassist. Were you like, I'll do it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
kind of
really
like
how it
that.
went, yeah.
Like 3 months earlier, before we knew he was leaving,
We had some clue. We all were prepared for it, if that makes sense. And then we were just kind of exploring options.
and I just had I just mentioned a comment. I was like, Mom, if I could play an instrument, I would play bass. And she's like, cool, let's go get bass lessons. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I took Meredith's bass and had like 3 months of bass lessons. And then he left, and they were kind of like, we
We
need a
don't know what to
bassist.
do.
And I was like, okay, like, I'm here.
And why not use what's in my own house, you know? And from there, that was that. No. That switch over right there, I think, is when Christian and I both realized, oh, we want to do this for the rest of our lives. We need to start looking at this as a business, promoting it like you would any other business. And that's when we started really growing and taking hold of what we wanted to do.
Yeah, and you guys were featured on the Kelly Clarkson Show. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that was super cool. We were actually part of an organization, Kids Rock for Kids, out of New York City. And they put together a couple events just benefiting different types of children's organizations, whether it be homeless, whether it be some sexual assault stuff.
It's also part of like UNICEF,
Yeah.
Other things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cool.
And they had a bunch of bands, and we were one of them. And then Kids Rock for Kids got put on the Kelly Clarkson Show, and we were part of the videos that were going in there, part of the promotion for these different events, which was a very cool opportunity.
And then last year, you guys played a festival in Mexico on the top of a volcano. How cool is that?
That was definitely very interesting. Flying was a whole new perspective for the band. We weren't able to bring all of the equipment that we typically use, so we felt under-equipped but over-prepared, if that makes sense. But yeah, so the biggest issue I had personally as a drummer was the elevation. We were at crazy high elevation. 3,000?
No, it's 14,000.
Yeah, okay, it's something crazy. And it hurt to breathe when you walked upstairs. And I also do vocals on top of drumming. So like I would start drumming and then be like, why am I like panting? Like so
that was tough. You guys were pretty all right. I had like a wicked headache, which I did not realize was altitude sickness until somebody said, oh, that's altitude sickness. Like a month later, I was like, oh man. But I will say everybody there, we were one of, I think, 2 or 3 American bands in the whole festival, and 2 or 3 bands that spoke English. So we had like a translator with us. All the people that came did not speak English. So Christian and I are getting by with high school, Spanish that we've learned. And of course, we had one of our translators was a 7-year-old kid who was adorable and very talented to be able to switch and understand language.
Yeah, he was awesome. Yeah.
But the coolest thing was no matter who was playing or what language it was in, everybody was rocking the same and having a fantastic time of just coming together under music. And that was a very cool and new experience for us.
Now, did the promoter have to convince you guys, hey, this volcano is not going to blow up when you're playing here?
So, funny story about that. I guess there were tremblings or something. I don't know what actually happens when a volcano goes off, but they moved the location to a lot further down or a little bit over for when we played because there was warnings of that. So
we were still right by the volcano, but typically they go like way up, like on top of it, but we were kind of like at the base of it.
I can't remember.
Yeah, because if you could look, and then it was like right.
You could see it in the like skyline. Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
So let's talk about some influences, whether that be musically or stylistically in songwriting.
My favorite bassist is Tanya O'Callahan. She's like a fill-in bassist, plays with a lot of different like 80s bands. I love her. I love her like movement style. I love her playing style. So I definitely take a huge inspiration from her.
Yeah. I love Lacey Sturm. She played with Flyleaf and I think is back with Flyleaf. Her lyrics and the way there's so many different meanings in one sentence, I think is very cool. And I aspire to that as a songwriter myself. Recently, I've been listening to a lot of Taylor Acorn and Nickelback.
Very groovy stuff.
It's very groovy.
Driving.
Yeah, they take anything. And let's be honest, Nickelback is a love or hate thing. They do have some lines, and I'm like, what is that? But the way he sings it makes it a fantastic line because of the cadence. And I think that's an art form in and of itself.
And then myself, I'm kind of on a different spectrum than what Meredith listens to. She listens to more pop and rock, and I am definitely more of a death metal, very heavy metal person. So I listen to people more like Slipknot, Gojira. I definitely draw inspiration from those drummers. But I also turn to jazz. I like to switch things up a little bit, and then it really helps by playing in my free time to explore different avenues and then mix them all together and then produce what Undefeated is.
So the next song I'm going to play for you guys is called Rise. What's the song about?
This one, we are huge. Our message, I think, as a band right now is just leaving a little bit of light wherever we go. People have hard enough lives that we just want to have you take a reprieve from that and just enjoy something that's not trouble or a struggle. And this song is really just about keeping your head up and keep on keeping on.
Here it is. It is Rise from Undefeated on Indie Rage Radio. Yeah, you know, I've always said that about Nirvana too. If you really listen to Nirvana's lyrics, you're like, this song means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
These words are just put together. Like, he's not even trying to really form a sentence.
Yes.
But it works.
It does, yeah. I think there's so many pieces of music, which I think is why there's so many. Obviously, everybody, I think, except for maybe my aunt, loves music, which she's crazy for that.
Did you guys watch the Nickelback documentary on Netflix?
I sure did. I watched it 3 times.
It was
She's
fantastic.
been telling us all about it, and I have yet to see it still. But
Oh man, yeah, you got to watch it. It's so good.
Yeah, obviously I loved it. I thought it was great. I convinced my mom to watch it with me too, and she liked it too.
So, how do you pronounce your hometown? Lowville?
Loudville.
Loudville?
Like cow. Loud. Yeah.
I tell you what, they like to pronounce things quite different in New York these days.
Yeah.
We got a lot of low.
So do you guys have like a venue in Loudville?
Say that again?
Do you guys have like venues in Loudville?
Not.
We have a couple fairs that
Yeah.
happen here. We have like a cream cheese festival. Our town was kind of known. We have like a cream cheese plant. That's basically
Yeah,
where
the
everybody
craft.
works if you're not in like teacher or like blue collar. But
Philadelphia cream cheese. We're
Yeah.
one of, I guess, 2 plants in the whole U.S. that makes it,
Oh,
which
nice.
is insane coming from Loudville because Loudville has like 2,000 people in it.
yeah, so we're kind of known. They do a huge cream cheese festival every year. They make like the world's biggest what's it called?
Cheesecake.
Yeah, cheesecake. Like
We're beefing with a little town in Russia. We keep going back and forth
Yeah.
with the title.
it's crazy. So they have that.
Yeah.
But as far as like normal venues go, it's very
The closest ones are about 40 minutes away.
Okay. So like in segment 3, we take a trip into your town and we're coming in for the weekend and you guys are going to be like our tour guide type thing.
Okay.
And so we're going to ask you about a restaurant that we need to go to. And then with the venue, we can talk about one of the venues that you guys play. Maybe that's like, you know, at another town that's close. And is there anything like fun to do in Loudville?
anything fun to do in Loudville.
Walking the streets.
Oh, we have tubing. That is true.
Oh, yeah.
Resort.
Yeah, ski
Yeah.
resort kind of. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's technically in
I don't.
Loudville.
It's in our county. I don't know if it's in our town, but close enough.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah. Okay, cool.
You like barbecue?
All right. Segment 3 in 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.us, hour number 2. Thanks for sticking with us today. Again, if you want to see the behind the scenes video of this interview, you can check out our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. It is there. We are joined by a rock band from New York. They're called Undefeated. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Their music's on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere you consume music. Undefeatedofficial.com and Linktree /undefeated_official. That's where you can find the band and all their links. All right, guys. So we're going to transition you from a band to tour guides right now. We are taking a flight into your hometown. We're going to Loudville, New York.
I love that.
So look, we just touched down. We are hungry. What's one restaurant we got to go stop at and eat?
My top favorite place. Listen, I have 2. We're gonna have a meal and then we're gonna have dessert. For the meal, we have a family-owned restaurant, Jeb's. I think anything you can get there is
good.
delicious.
Phenomenal.
Their fries are my favorite ever, and I've had a lot of fries. I love fries. They are the best. And then for dessert, you literally walk 2 doors down, and there's a bake shop called Crumbs. And it's owned by 2 sisters. And Christina is the baker, and when I tell you, she waves a magic spoon over everything and makes it delicious. She can take a chocolate chip cookie, and it's the best you've ever had. It's incredible.
Anybody else?
Well, a lot of people won't like this, but we have an Arby's, and I love their curly fries. But Jeb's is amazing, and they do more like home cooked meals, so that's really nice. But I do love. I am an Arby's person through and through as well. So
we have very few fast food restaurants here. It's a tiny town, so Arby's is popping sometimes.
Yeah, I would say probably Jeb's too. It's like a very nice sit down restaurant. We don't really have a lot of sit down restaurants. We have a lot of
Laval's very small. It's very, very small.
You have like 2 eat out places, and that's like it.
Yeah. Yep.
Christian, I'm an Arby's fan as well. Have you had the new Philly cheesesteak there?
I have not. I definitely have to try that out, though. That sounds really good.
Yeah, I hear it's fire. And I went on a Sunday, and I should have known because every fast food restaurant's always out of everything on a Sunday. And it was Sunday late, too. It was like 9 p.m. I had to hankering for it, and I was like, looked at the wife, and I was like, Arby's? And she was like, Arby's.
Nice.
And yeah, I was so disappointed. All right, so we had a great meal at Jeb's. We had some great dessert over at Crumbs. Let's talk about a venue. We want to see, and look, no disrespect to touring bands. We want to get some local New York bands playing at a venue. Where are we going?
So, as we were talking before, our town is very small. But they do have a couple festivals here where literally the entire town square shuts down, all the side streets shut down. If you're trying to get through, you're gonna have to go all the back roads, which are dirt roads, to get around it. And one of our favorite ones is the Cream Cheese Festival. We have a Philadelphia craft cream cheese plant here, and I believe we are one of 2 in the entire U.S. So that's where a lot of our townsfolk work. And they make the biggest cheesecake in the world. I think it's in the Guinness Book of World Records. Every now and then there's a Russian town that beats us, so then we have to rebeat them.
Yep, every year.
Every year we go back
USA. USA.
Exactly. And it's just really fun. There's a ton of vendors. All the small shops like open up their doors, and everybody just goes in and out. And it's a wonderful time. It brings everybody together.
All right, very good. All right, so look, we had the meal. We rocked off those calories. We want to finish the weekend off with something fun to do. What are we doing?
So we live like very back roads country, and our whole town are like they're like straight up rednecks. So we have people go like mudding, which is where you have like 4-wheeling, dirt bikes,
ATVing.
So we have this thing called the Snurt Run every year, and it's basically after all the snow starts melting, there's like a bunch of dirt and mud that gets mixed in.
It's still kind of snowy though.
So it's the
crunchy
crunchy snow, yeah. And so people will take their ATVs, 4-wheelers, and dirt bikes, and they will go up and just start tearing through the woods on these homemade trails that people make.
And there's half-frozen lakes that if you get fast enough, you can drive over them.
Yeah.
If you're not fast enough, you will sink.
They have different competitions up there doing all that kind of stuff. So if you're into that type of thing, it is an amazing time. So
yeah.
That's crazy. Now, do you guys have like mountains and like forest around where you live?
I don't want to say necessarily like mountains, but definitely very large hills. Like I don't think they're classified as mountains, but
we
yes,
live
we
in
do.
the Appalachian, Adirondack Mountains.
Have there been Sasquatch sightings around?
I wish.
Yes. Yes. It depends what you believe. We have a cousin who is very
invested
in the Sasquatch. So it depends. It depends who you are.
You know, there was I can't remember. I think it was on the Travel Channel or Discovery. They used to have like this Bigfoot hunter show, and it may even called Bigfoot Hunters. I can't remember, but I used to watch it all the time because it was really entertaining. And I think I've gotten to the point where I got a pretty great like Bigfoot call. I think if I went out in Lowville and did my scream in the woods, we might get a reply.
You'd get something coming. So someone would be running at you. Yeah.
You know what's so funny though? If you did that, I wouldn't necessarily call myself like a conspiracy theorist, but I wouldn't say I'm not. But there's so like
I get
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah, keep going.
There's different things like all those weird like whistles in the woods or whatever it is. There's been enough
evidence,
enough reports of,
over time
of weird things like that. There's got to be something. I don't know what it is, but when enough people say the same thing enough times, it makes you wonder.
Yeah, the woods are creepy. Just
if they're not your woods, they are very creepy.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for taking us around your town. Appreciate it. All right. So the next song we're going to play is Future. Tell us a little bit about Future.
This one's very fitting. It's directly in the woods. We wanted a very like eerie vibe to it. And we filmed this one ourselves, which was awesome at the time. Now we watch it and I wish I could take it down, but the growth is evident. And I love when I see bands and I can scroll back and see the growth. So we leave it up.
Here it is. It is Future from Undefeated on Indie Rage Radio. I haven't seen that one. I'm going to go watch it right after this.
Oh, no. I was just thinking, like, I probably shouldn't have said that, but at the same time, like, oh, man. We were proud of it when we put it out. We're like, yeah, guys, like, we definitely grew with this one. And the next one
have like a Blair Witch feel to it?
Has a what?
Does it kind of have like a Blair Witch feel to it?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, man, you never seen Blair Witch?
No.
Blair Witch Project? Oh, man, that's your homework. I don't know where it streams, but you got to find it. Yeah, it's a movie. Yeah.
Is it horror?
Huh?
Is it horror?
Yeah. It was an extremely low budget movie, and the ramp up to this movie was absolutely insane. Like, they had people like thinking this was real, that they found the videotape from these, college film students who went out to make a project about the Blair Witch, and they were going around documentary style interviewing people in the town. And then they went out into the woods and a bunch of crazy things started happening to them. And like, it was shot in black and white. It's really creepy.
That actually, when you say that, that actually sounds like familiar. I've never watched it, but the concept sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's really good. Make sure you don't watch it when kids are around, though.
Okay.
All right. Last segment, we're going to talk about the future. So remember, everything that's happening before September 4th, it's in the past.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's the last segment, so it's kind of like we're up against the clock type thing.
Okay.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.us. Sadly, we are here once again. It is the final segment of the show, but at some point in time, it's going to come here. We only have a 2-hour block on this radio station. Our special guest tonight has been the band Undefeated. They're a rock band from New York. Go give them a follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Go stream and download their music, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you are, Amazon, Tidal, list goes on and on. Undefeatedofficial.com and Linktree/undefeated_official. All right, guys, let's talk about the future. What you guys got cooking up?
We are so excited because this is the first time we are traveling down the East Coast. So we are going to be going all the way through like North and South Carolina and Georgia, down into Florida. One of my favorite festivals, which is a brand new one for us to play, Brewstock. I believe it's in Gastonia, and I think that's North Carolina. I could be wrong. But definitely check out our social media pages under undefeated_official on Facebook and YouTube. That will have the list of dates and where we will be and when we will be. And it should be a good time. It's our first time, playing those dates. So we're excited.
Yeah, if some venue owners or bookers or festival bookers are listening right now, what's the best way to get in touch with you guys?
For booking, emailing us at bookingundefeated@gmail.com. We'll reach our booking agent. And then again, any social medias we manage, so you will reach him on Instagram, me on Facebook.
Right on. All right, so the final song we're playing tonight, it's called Insane. What's the song about?
This is, and I keep saying this is a fun one.
Yeah, this one's interesting.
This was the one we were, I think, most nervous to put out because we hadn't put out music in a little while, and it was such a change from what we had put out before, but we were very excited about this direction. And have you ever had just anything crazy happen? This song is about that.
He is Christian. She is Meredith. She is Lise. My name is Mikey O. We are out of here, but not before we play Insane from Undefeated. We'll see ya when we see ya. All right, very cool, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Yo, that's sick.
I know, I love that. That was super cool.
Before you guys go, if you would give me a drop, and you guys can kind of talk amongst yourselves since there's three of you. To see how you're going to do it, but something along the lines of, "Hi, this is Christian. This is Meredith. This is Lise, and we're from the band Undefeated, and you're listening to Indie Rage Radio."
Yeah.
Hey, we're Undefeated. I'm Christian.
Meredith, Lise, and you're listening to Indie Rage Radio.
Cool.
Cool. We're good.
Perfect. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Ready?
Hey, we're Undefeated. My name's Christian.
I'm Meredith.
I'm Lise.
And you're listening to Indie Rage Radio.
You guys said the exact same thing at the exact same time.
We've done it a couple times.
That was crazy. That is awesome. All right, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, guys. You guys are killing it. You got great music. Yeah, you put out a great message, and that's what we really love here on Indie Rage Radio. So,
yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed this. You'll have to definitely tag us and stuff when you release it, so then we can do our sharing and stuff.
Most definitely. Yep, I will definitely let you know. All right, guys,
Awesome.
y'all have a good one. Hopefully, yeah, it's July. I was going to say hopefully you guys don't have another blizzard, but we're well past that.
You never know up here.
Yeah, you're right. All right, y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you
too.
too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.